Story name: The Salary Trap. Arif had always believed one thing: a good salary means a good life. He grew up in a small town, where his father worked as a schoolteacher. Money was always tight, bills stacked up, dreams delayed, and sometimes even simple meals felt like celebrations. Arif promised himself that when he grew up, he would earn so much money that he'd never feel the sting of poverty again. After graduating with a degree in business, Arif applied to dozens of companies. Most interviews didn't call back. But one day, he received an unexpected call from a multinational corporation in Dhaka. They offered him a starting salary that was almost triple what his father earned after 25 years of teaching. Arif didn't even think twice. He accepted. The first few months felt like a dream. A big office, a boss who praised him, a salary that made him feel like he finally made it. He started helping his family financially, bought new clothes, upgraded his phone, and even moved into a nicer apartment with a view of the city. Everyone around him admired him. But slowly, small cracks began to appear. His manager often asked him to stay late. At first, Arif didn't mind. Overtime meant commitment. Commitment meant growth. But staying late turned into staying until midnight. Weekends became urgent workdays, and urgent workdays became permanent. Arif didn't notice the trap. Not yet. 6 months later, the pressure became suffocating. One night, Arif received a message from his childhood friend. "Bro, we're in town. Let's meet tomorrow." Arif smiled. He hadn't seen them in months. But the next morning, his manager sent a text. "Need you this weekend. Critical project. Don't miss." Arif sighed. He typed, "Okay, sir." And he didn't meet his friends. He watched their photos on social media instead, laughing, eating, celebrating. Meanwhile, he sat inside an air-conditioned office, staring at spreadsheets with tired eyes. But he kept reminding himself, the salary is worth it. Was it? Soon, Arif's mother complained that he barely visited home anymore. "Ma, I'm busy," he said. "You were busy last month, too," she replied softly. "I'm building my career." He snapped. She didn't say anything after that. Arif didn't realize how far he was drifting, not just from his family, but from life itself. His health began to crumble. He felt exhausted all the time. Late-night takeout food replaced home-cooked meals. His back ached, his eyes burned. But the paycheck kept him going. Every month, when he saw the amount deposited in his account, he felt a rush of pride. Until one day, he overheard a conversation he wasn't supposed to. Arif stayed late one night, as usual. He was about to leave when he saw two senior managers talking near the glass door. One of them said, "These new kids work for money. Just give them a high salary and they'll sacrifice their whole life." The other laughed. "Exactly. They don't even realize we're paying them to buy their time, their weekends, their family, their health." Arif froze. It felt like someone punched him in the chest. He suddenly understood. He wasn't being rewarded. He was being bought. His time, his energy, his youth, his life, all packaged neatly into a monthly salary. That night, Arif didn't go home. He sat on the office rooftop, staring at the city lights, thinking about everything he had lost. A week later, Arif finally visited his parents. His mother looked older. His father's hair had grown whiter. At dinner, they talked about small things. Arif barely spoke. Later that night, he approached his father. "Baba, did you ever feel like your job trapped you?" he asked. His father smiled gently. "No job trapped me, Arif, because I never sold more than what I could live without." Arif didn't understand. His father continued, "Your salary shouldn't cost your life. Your income shouldn't steal your peace. Earn money, but don't let money earn you." Arif felt something breaking inside. He hugged his father tightly. Returning to the city, Arif looked at his apartment, his expensive gadgets, his new clothes, and realized none of it made him happy. He had chased money and lost everything else on the way. The next morning, he walked into his manager's office. "I want to resign," Arif said calmly. His manager looked shocked. "But your salary—" "My life is worth more than a salary," Arif replied. And for the first time in months, he felt free. Arif didn't stop working. He didn't run away from responsibility. He simply chose a company with balance, respect, and a fair work culture, even though the salary was lower. But he gained something priceless: More time for his parents. More time for himself. More time for life. He started visiting his hometown often. He laughed more. He slept better. His friends noticed the change. One day, his father placed a hand on his shoulder. "You finally understood," he said. Arif smiled. "Yes, Baba. I finally did. A high salary is good. But sacrificing your life, health, relationships, and peace for a paycheck is the biggest trap of all. True wealth is having time for the things that matter."